Hello and how are you? I hope you are so fine. Yesterday I did attend a wedding. There I meet a lot of people. They are so erudite and so intelligent. Then I began to I want to I should any job catch then because when you have no any then you have no any money. That's mean not a survive on life. How to survive on life? This is just so impossible. But I then I am think that I want to explain everything in English language. Today I did a conversation a good girl. This name is Achu. She is so wonderful girl. I don't know, but they are lives in Uttar Pradesh nowadays, preparing IELTS exam and nowadays doing work of communication skill. How to improve on communication skill? Yes, bro, it is not possible, but yes, if you are everything, if you are doing gracefully, then everything is possible one day. My brothers, I know my brothers used to lot of love at me. I know one day I want to earn some money. How is it possible, bro? I want to open the coaching class only 2 hour 4 into 5 4 into 6, and then there I will read only English for us 2 hours and 3 hours. I have a little bit knowledge in English, but nevertheless I will teach some student only 2 hours, and sometimes later I know my English is not good. Nevertheless, I will learn. I will learn how to speak English, and literally, some days after how to speak English language and etc. I will learn some. I will learn some meanings and some question answer and etc. Everything I will read in English language. Then I will start up this coaching 1 January, and I will give the time only 2 hours in any coaching center. I will have a conversation my principal. Then I will give the time only 2 hours in English language. Only 2 hours. Then where have I have a lot of times. Then you will meet only 2 hours in English language. It's not a big deal. There comes a lot of people, they know how to speak English language. Sometimes later a few peoples will have a strong English language. Then I will teach a lot of use as begin to as every use to regularly teach you some students. Then if I will meet at least 10 boys, if meets to me 10 boys, it is enough for me. You know what's the price? It is 10 boys, at least 2000 and per month, in my according. Yes, bro, 2000. It is not a minimum value. For this time you have no any money, and then you will teach 2 hours in English language. Sometimes after will have a strong your English language, and it is improve on your English, not a big deal, bro. But they want how to learn English, how to weak English language. This is a so effective knowledge for every human being. Every people wants to how to speak English, and every people doing work in English language. Nowadays I learned I everything how to speak English language. There are meet a lot of peoples. They are doing conversation in English language, and I meet a lot of peoples. They know how to they knows they are a conversation English language. Yes, Vipin, what's the plan for you? If you will teach some students, then you will meet a better option for every human being. Yes, you will teach some students regularly, then will have a lot of teachers in then you meet if you meet only 10 students in English, then you rise up on a spend. Yes, bro, I believe of you. You have enough information in English language. If you want, you can teach every boys and every girls. Yes, within your monthly work only you teach boys only 25 days, and you rise up on some you rise up on rise up on a spend. Yes, bro. Some people will say to you, Vipin, you are doing wrong. It is not better for you. Why are you teaching some students? It is a very wrong. Then, Vipin, you think I have an English. I have a meet sometimes. I have a meet sometimes in English. 2 hours. You rise up. If you want, you rise up on a if you rise up on some you do part time jobs only 2000, and if you meet a 30 student then you meet a 3000. Yes, 3 to the 6. Yes, then but will have a strong on your English language only 6 months. Yes, sometimes later I will conversation in English language, and I will promise of you do how to speak English language sometimes after. But my English is not better nowadays, but I will attempt my English. My I am not good in English language, but I hope you can speak English language some days after, some months later. I realize of you. Then how to speak English language? Here, here is yes, I know here a lot of people they knows English. They omniscient of English language. I know, but nevertheless, what's the problem, Bipin? If you rise up a one coachings, if you open the one coaching, and you rise up on a here a lot of people they are a rise up on a spend how to achieve money, how to get a money. If you have when you have a lot of time, then if you have a money, then yes, you rise up on spends and if everything's, Vipin. Yes, it is not a big deal for you, and you can make a good English professor English language, you know but yes, as what are you doing studying English language? Yes, I am sure you gain a 75 plus point in English language. I am sure, bro. I am sure. Yes, I don't know how to speak English language, but I am sure then one day your English is so good, one day you will, and when you are teach some student, then will have increase on your confidence and increase your how to speak. Then you meet a different lot of people, they are teaching, they are doing teaching some student, but where I meet a good place for me because and they are so comfortable for me and etc. Then maybe one day I want to conversation of this live in a bro, if you want to a good English language, then will yes, then you will hard work in English language. Some days after you will good in English language. Today I am so stuck English language because now time I am not a study and everything. Swipin, what's your plan? How begin to on your plan, and then you have a money, then every people's doing every people's will do your respect and etc. Yes, Vipin, what's the your plan? But I don't know where a a good place for me. Yes, Vipin, if you if you want to everything is possible a few months. Yes, bro. What's your plan? Only 2 hours. You give the time for English language, and really, literally, your improve English language for sometimes some months later. You know. And what's the your English category? My English category is 6 into 12 students. If I will meet a three if I will meet a 30 students, then my work is completed. You know, weapon. Yes, and sometimes later, and you doing a work very silently. Otherwise, lot of people they flying your ridiculous. You need a weapon, you constant all, and then you meet some rupee. Then you will complete a little bit dreams. As if you want, then you can go for Allahabad, and you eat the some foods. And if you want to, then you teach. If you teach, then you earn some money, and you buy a one t-shirt 300 400, and you bought a good watch. Then you have a lot of option, then you earn some money, and you have a good if and you have a good if you have and you have a good if you if and you have a good strategy in English language, and you teach some student English language. I believe of you, Vipin. I believe of you. And only rise up only 2 hours for English language. And yes, Vipin, it is not any level. It is not any well, and you teach. Then you complete own dreams. How is it a prom? How is it plan? But I have no any place then where I teach you some students. I have no any option, bro. And then I will teach some student there, begin to some chalks, and I need some boards, everything, you know. But it is not a big deal for you. So literally, when are you teaching some students? Then really gradually everything is possible. Yes, and only I will teach you only 3 months. Then I will meet some money. Then you complete own dreams. Only 2 hours complete on. Then where meet students. Yes, when you are a state English language, then you face a little bit difficulties in your life. As a person, they know everything English language. Then not a need. You teach gradually, then you understood everything. Then not a big deal. Then I am thinking this plan. How begin to it my plan? Only, yeah, bro. If I meet only 10 students, nevertheless I meet 1000 per month, only 1 hours. Yes, it is not a big money, Vipin. If you begin to a little bit money, then it is not possible. Yes, you are so humble. Then you meet and you rise up on. Yes, I know, but I know this is not money, but you rise up or spend some money. Okay, Vipin. I will conversation my big teacher, my principal ma'am. I am a Vipin. I want to teach some student of your. Then how begin? Well, no, I don't want. I don't want that. I teach in your schools. Then as your wish. But it is not a good behavior, my principal ma'am. I know successfully because I know this is not okay. Bye. Take care.